City leaders are sharing their thoughts in an interview between Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry and Fox News host Brian Kilmeade.
Kilmeade hosts One Nation and owns a house in Ponte Vedra Beach. When talking about Jacksonville on national television last week, he described the city as a mess. News4Jax reporter Aaron Farrar is joining us live from downtown. And Aaron, Mayor Curry says that Kilmeade was, quote, spot on with his criticism of our city.
Mayor Curry also says here in downtown Jacksonville, there's a lot of what he calls unfulfilled potential. He says one of the biggest failures was the Lot J project that would have been here near TIAA Bank Field. That's that $1 billion project for redevelopment by the city council that was voted down by city council by just one vote last year. It would have been a private-public partnership, as retail and residential plans could have come with that. Mayor Curry says he was disappointed with the plan failing, in addition to the needs for other parts of downtown to be redeveloped.
There were old buildings that had to be knocked down, that had been neglected and left behind. The Jacksonville Landing, which was not of good use anymore. Another condo that collapsed over a decade ago that people left on the waterfront that I was able to finally take down.
City Council members Reggie Gaffney and Matt Carlucci gave their opinions of the interview. Councilman Gaffney says he supported Lot J. He says it failing was a learning experience for the city and could be encouragement to push for more redevelopment in the future.
I think we need to make a conscious effort. We are elected, the 19 of us plus this mayor. And there's some things that we need to see moving forward, and then I think we need to come together once a year and talk about. I think the city is on the right track, but I think some things we can do different.
Councilman Carlucci, who was against the Lot J project because he said it wasn't well done, wrote Kilmeade opposing his criticism of the city. Carlucci also sent News4Jax this statement on the mayor's interview this weekend. He said in part, quote, "I credit the mayor for taking on the interview and thinks he did a very good job. He very well explained the pride we all take in the great city of Jacksonville. We all know of our untapped potential. Much of that potential is being done and will begin to unfold soon. Every city that cares about their people has untapped potential as well." All said, I consider his interview a win for Jacksonville. During that interview, Mayor Curry also talked about some of the plans in place right now for some of that redevelopment in the city, including redevelopment along the riverfront, as well as the partnership with Shad Khan, the Jags owner, and city council with the new Four Seasons Hotel on the way, and the building of that $120 million practice facility for the Jaguars that's expected to open by the start of the 2023 season. Reporting live in downtown Jacksonville, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.